When we talk about what really drives business success in the Philippines, it's tempting to focus on things like strategy, but the more you look at it, the clearer it gets that effective communication is the real engine behind so many wins in Filipino workplaces.
Absolutely, because even the best strategies fall flat without everyone being on the same page. I've seen how just a simple misunderstanding between departments can lead to costly delays. In the Philippines, where teams are often pretty diverse, making sure instructions and feedback are shared clearly is a game changer.
That's so true. And honestly, it goes deeper than just avoiding mistakes. When people actually feel heard and understood, you get this whole new level of teamwork and trust. It's not just about what gets done, but how smoothly everyone works together, especially in big organizations with lots of moving parts.
You're spot on. Take Globe Telecom, for example. They hit a rough patch when their internal communication broke down, and it wasn't until leadership made open dialogue a priority that things started to turn around. Suddenly, employees felt more aligned, and their performance actually picked up.
Funny you mentioned Globe's turnaround, because it really highlights how crucial it is to navigate the cultural side of communication here. With more than 170 languages and a strong emphasis on respect, the way people connect can make or break a workplace.
What surprised me most is how values like pakikisama and hiya influence people's willingness to speak up or give feedback. I've seen teams hesitate to voice concerns, just to avoid rocking the boat. That can be a real barrier unless leaders intentionally foster an environment where every voice is valued.
And sometimes, even good intentions aren't enough. That's why some companies are investing in cultural intelligence training or using bilingual communication in meetings. I love how some teams now use tech tools like real-time captioning to make sure nobody gets left out.
Exactly. And when leaders model humility, like admitting when they don't have all the answers, people tend to open up more. It's those small human touches that really build trust, especially in such a diverse environment.
Switching gears a bit, I think we sometimes forget how much open communication fuels innovation too. When employees know it's safe to share ideas without fear, they're way more likely to suggest improvements.
That reminds me of Jollibee's coaching culture. They launched a program to boost honest conversations, and afterwards, people felt more encouraged to share even tough feedback. Their satisfaction scores shot up, and you could actually feel the shift in energy across teams.
And it's not just Jollibee. Startups here have started hosting innovation hours, where everyone throws out ideas. Making feedback normal, even expected, really changes the game. It's like giving people permission to help shape the company's future.
I've had something like that happen too. Once people see that their suggestions are heard and acted on, they're way more invested. It's such a simple idea, but it takes real commitment from leaders to keep that dialogue going.
So all this begs the question, what can leaders actually do to make communication work for them? Beyond just running meetings, I mean.
For starters, active listening is huge. Leaders who really tune in rather than just waiting for their turn to talk build real credibility. Then, being clear and concise, adapting your message to your audience, and encouraging back and forth all matter a ton.
That's why I love the onboarding practices at Google. They use buddy systems, clear role descriptions, and open communication from day one. It makes new hires feel like they belong, which sets the tone for collaboration right away.
And Zappos is another great example. They actually invite employees to help define company values. That kind of participation really strengthens alignment and makes people feel more engaged, not just with their work, but with each other.
If there's one thing that stands out from all these stories, it's that communication isn't just a soft skill, it's the foundation for lasting business success. When leaders get it right, everything else starts falling into place.
And in the Philippines, where respect and harmony are so important, leaders who really prioritize open, empathetic communication end up with teams that trust each other and keep pushing forward even when things get tough.
So, whether it's onboarding, daily check-ins, or big strategy sessions, making people feel seen and heard is the key. That's how companies like Globe and Jollibee manage to turn challenges into real success stories.
Totally agree. At the end of the day, communication is what connects everyone to the bigger picture. It empowers leaders, inspires teams, and sets organizations up not just to survive, but to thrive and innovate over the long haul.